Hello and welcome back to my channel, Lady T. My name is Nathalie and we are going to continue with Detective Pikachu Returns. Another elevator. Oh. What is this place? A research facility. We figured that one out in the last episode actually. Thank you for paying attention, Tim. Is that the Aurora drop? These machines are probably used for research. Sure, but what's that rock? Dunno, let's take a look around.
Oh!
These are some papers here. Looks like they were written by someone in Unitas. Go ahead and read them then. They seem to be documents about the ruins. Many meteorites landed throughout the Sylvan ruins in the past. A significant number of these meteorites still remain buried in the immediate vicinity of the ruins. Sounds like looking around in here might help us figure out what Unitas was up to in the ruins. Yeah, probably. Let's investigate. Okay, where should we start looking?
Oh!
Do you think this rock could be one of the meteorites we read about? Sure seems like it. They must have used this equipment to analyze it.
If you have questions about anything you see here, just ask me. Getting help from others is nothing to be embarrassed about.
This paper's got some names with short comments under them. Successfully completed mission at the ruins. Exceeds expectations. Seems like a performance review for the Unitas member we saw at the ruins. He ran away from us like a chicken. I guess in some ways they're just like any other company. What are these documents? There's a damage report and some photos of the facility's interior. According to this, the Berserk Pokemon caused a lot of structural damage during the R incident. And some other areas have really deteriorated since then too. Guess that's what happens to a place when you stop paying the maintenance bill. Yes, these papers look like lab results from an analysis of the meteorites. The meteorites found at the ruins are made of an incredibly hard material that cannot be crushed or scratched. It is unlike any metal Haradophor discovered on this planet. Whoa, they're really that hard? Impressive. What were they brought here for? I don't know. What else do you want me to take a look at? There was something here that showed up. Oh, there you go. Looks like this file contains lab results from an analysis of the meteorites. The meteorites found at the Sylvan ruins are not only exceedingly hard, but also contain incredibly pure energy. Those exhibiting an energy content of 87% or higher are to be delivered to the lowest floor for use. The meteorites discovered in Muta's cave are low in energy and cannot be used. So this meteorite contains energy. I guess it's more than just a normal rock. Maybe they're not as evil as we thought. Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here.
Hey!
Have you figured out why Unitas came to the ruins? I think so. It should be clear if you piece together all this evidence. It was the meteorites. Unitas went to the ruins for a reason. Let's deduce their goal from the clues we found in this room. Did we find any clues that could help us figure out Unitas' goal? Is this to collect an energy source?
Okay.
Do you suppose they could have gone there to look for an energy source? We read that the meteorites with high concentrations of energy were delivered downstairs for use. Yeah, and that reference doc said lots of meteorites could be found around the ruins. Right, so I think Unitas was at the ruins to collect meteorites they could use as an energy source. That seems most likely. But what the heck are they planning to do with that energy? Well, I think that's used for the cubes.
Okay.
I think that's about all we can be sure of at this point. Yeah, let's keep moving.
Oh!
There are a bunch of papers here. Here's a message from the research team to the operations team. And these papers are from the management team to the operations team. They're all addressed to the same team. Which means whoever's desk this is must be on the operations team. I'm curious about what the team's been up to. You don't want to read? Okay. Oh, hi.
Looks like a dead end.
We need Pangoro. We can't go any farther with these containers in the way. Hey buddy. They will just have to move them. Let's go ask Pangoro for help. Not this one, buddy. Not my sweater. You can use this. Use this instead. Use this instead. Good boy. Goodest boy. Oh, here. Here, here. Here, here. Not me. Not me. This. Use your toy. Use your toy, not me. Thank you. There you go. Girl? He's asking if you need his help. Yes, we do. Please help us out, Pangoro. We're really counting on you. Goro. Okay. This looks tough. Pick a puzzle. Be careful, you nitwit. Teddy! Okay, let's see. I think that's the only way we can go. Just going to move things as I go. Not think about it too hard, it's a kid's game, right? We just keep moving everything ahead of us, then we should be fine. Okay, and now I would say push you there. And we push you up or down, it doesn't really matter. Move you, and then move you up, and then we go. Nice, now there's a clear way through. Much obliged, Pangoro. No problem. There should be another big room past here. Let's go get Tim and the others. Nice, Pangoro cleared the way for us. Just a little farther to the stairs now. There's another map over there. Let's take a look. Looks like there's another storage room past here. If we can just get through that, we'll be at the stairs. We still need a passcode though. I think I've got a lead on that. Check out the paper next to the map. Let me see. The stairs passcode can be found in the standby room. Please return all controllers to the standby room. How's that for handy? Gets our next stops to the standby room. And lucky for us, it's on the other side of this next storage room. But what do you think the controllers are? I'm not sure, but I am sure we're not gonna find the answers just standing here. Let's head for the standby room. Well, it's those things they use to check the Pokemon. You should be coming up on the stairs soon. Wait, Tim, there's something over there. Oh, Dusknoir, Wandering Watcher. And it has a cube on its back.
Oh!
A Dusknoir. That cube on it must be forcing it to keep watch. We should give it a wide berth. But the poor thing's being controlled. Isn't there anything we can do to help? That notice we saw said something about controllers, right? Yeah, it might have been talking about cube controllers. That notice said they're in the standby room. So we can rescue Dusknoir once we reach the standby room. I think so, yeah. And we're headed there anyway to get the passcode to the stairs. Right, let's head for the standby room then, without being spotted by Dusknoir. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, I think we should go down because right up there we're just going to get stuck. Is it going down? Oh, it's cool though. Okay. Let's hide behind here for now. I hope it comes all the way down. down or are you going back to the right? Oh. Great, okay, we made it. We should be safe here for now. Yeah, now let's hurry up and find that passcode and the controller.
Oh!
Look, it's a cube controller. Nice, we can use it to make Dusknoir stop patrolling. Yeah. Oh, and the passcode is written down right here. The passcode is 2806, huh? Alright, that will let us finally use the stairs. Okay then, let's head back to Dusknoir.
No.
Figure out how to use the controller first, please.
No.
Hi. Noir. Thanks for stopping that weird feeling. No worries, pal, we gotcha.
Hey.
Got any special skills, Dusknoir? Noir. Huh? What was that? Something about souls? I think we're better off not asking Dusknoir to elaborate. I wanna know. You really don't know, eh? One day you were just suddenly here? The cube must have messed up its memory. I feel so bad for it. Noir. Sounds like Unitas has been controlling Dusknoir for a real long time. It's been forced to patrol this area by itself for ages. That must have been so lonely. Noir.
Okay.
Alright, we can finally use the stairs. Yeah, I'll just punch in the passcode, which was 2806. I remember.
Oh!
It's a terminal, yeah, we know. Go ahead and enter the passcode we found.
Okay.
Nice, it's unlocked. Part of me thought the passcode wasn't gonna work. Now we can get to be free. We haven't forgotten to investigate anything on this floor, have we? No, I think we're fine. Let's head down. I hope so, and otherwise it sucks so much for us. The lab building, be free. We're halfway there. Over halfway there. Alright, we made it to be free. Another floor closer to the one the mayor is supposed to visit. We'll need to be more careful than ever. Right, our first order of business should be figuring out how we're gonna get downstairs. If you need a floor map, there's one right here. Surprise, surprise. I see, the stairs down to B4 are at the end of this hallway. There's a storage room past the stairs too. What do you suppose these detainment rooms in the center are? For Pokemon that captured? Reminds me of the rooms at the police station. If they're the same as the rooms at the station, there might be Pokemon being held there. I just hope there aren't any more Pokemon that are enduring what that Wooper went through. I'm definitely curious about those detainment rooms, but we should check out the stairs first. We shouldn't wander around and risk getting caught by Unitas. Right, stairs first. Let's go, Pikachu. Oh, that's not good.
Whoa! I think we're better off not opening this door.
I really want to open that door.
Huh? Pikachu.
Where in the world is that Cramorant? I swear it ran off this way.
Why'd it even swallow the controller in the first place?
Because
We can't stop that Excadrill without it.
It'd be more efficient if we split up and searched.
Good idea. I'll
Daddy.
keep looking here while you check downstairs.
Okay, I'll change the passcode to the stairs just in case.
It's gonna be a pain in the neck coming and going
Hound
without
Doom.
card keys.
Daddy!
Ah, stop complaining.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, Houndoom.
Yeah. Sounds like the Pokemon going berserk in that room is an Excadrill. Yeah, and they can't stop it because Cramorant swallowed that controller. But we've got our own problems to deal with right now. It sounds like the Unitas stooge who stayed on this floor doesn't have a card key for the elevator. And the other one said she was going to change the passcode to the stairs. Are we stuck here then? How can we get downstairs? Don't give up now, Tim. For all we know, there's an extra card key in that room. Maybe, but we've got to stop that Excadrill first before we can sleuth around in there. Which means we need to find that Cramorant and get it to spit up the controller. Going by that map we saw, there should be another room up ahead. Let's start by checking there. door to the staircase requires a pass. Yeah, we know. How do we fix?
Hey,
This looks like a storage room. It seems like the only place Cramorant could have escaped to. Hey, Cramorant, where'd you go? Come out, wherever you are. Oh man, it's someone from Unitas. It's too dangerous to go any further. We don't know what we're walking into. Let's go back and join the others for a minute. I see. Thanks for catching us up. The passcode for the stairway has been changed, and getting a card key for the elevator is gonna be tricky. Yes, thank you. If we want to find a way to get downstairs, the only option left is to search the detainment rooms. And to do that, we've got to stop Excadrill. Our only hope is to find Cramorant before Unitas does and get the controller. If we can do that, we'll be able to search inside those rooms. We'll be able to help Excadrill too. The question is, how do we find Cramorant without getting caught by Unitas? If Cramorant's hiding, it might be hard for just the two of us to find it on our own. Grow! I appreciate the enthusiasm, Growlithe, but we gotta emphasize stealth on this one. Which means the Pokemon we should be asking is... Lux? Think you can help us out again, Luxray? Ray! I wanna see. Drill! Whoa, Excadrill's still on a rampage. I'll take a look into the room. So it's their own fault. Steel head, steel claws. The rampaging Excadrill has a cube-shaped device attached to its back. It appears to be the same as the ones they put on us at the police station. So that's what's going on. Poor Excadrill. I feel for you, buddy. Are you saying that humans are forcing Excadrill to act this way? No, Cramorant swallowed the controller. So at this point, Excadrill is completely out of control. That truly is a frightening device. I wonder if it will settle down if we can get the cube off its back. Drill! Maybe we should keep our distance actually. For now, let's look for Cramorant.
Huh?
Oh,
Is that?
well that was easy. Hey! Run away!
Hey, wait! Why are you flying away? I found the Cramorant! Oh, that's why. Unitas is after him. Hey,
Chase that Cramorant. I will, but there's also a human in this storage room. We'd better keep an eye on that person's movements so we can maneuver around them. Lucky for us, Cramorant seems to have scattered feathers behind him as he ran. If we follow those, we should be able to find him. Try to get us through it without being spotted by the human, Luxray. Just watch. Ja, het zetje. Yeah, but you need to go to the right. Because if you just keep going there, like... Okay, can we go now? Okay, I think so. Oh, shit.
wait,
Yeah.
who are you? Oh,
I went too fast.
hey, stop!
Just zap him. How could I mess up so badly? Let's try again, and this time don't get caught. Okay, if you can just move a little bit faster. Like, you don't have to do this whole spiel, just go all the way to the left. Yeah, go now. We know this. Thank you so much. Okay, if you turn around, then we can go. Great. So he's not coming for us? Oh, there you are. I see Cormorant in a box. Really? Which box? Hey, hello. No one hears that, of course.
Cramorant! You're in there, yeah?
Oh, geez, they found me. Shh, 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 shh,
Hey,
shh.
wait! Calm down!
Oh, I know you. We met before, yeah? Yeah.
That's right. I saw you gulp down the Aurora drop, remember?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah, that's because you were being controlled. So anyway, tell me why you're being chased.
I just wanted to see Turner, so I ran away. Then I swallowed something. Next thing I know, it's all whoa and whoa and whoa.
Huh? What did you swallow?
This.
Oh, seriously?
Disgusting.
Look at that. The controller.
How convenient.
Don't you worry. I swear I'll get you out of this place.
Daddy, what are you doing? Now that we found Cameron, let's head back to Tim. Right, and that device? It's a cube controller. We can use it to stop Excadrill. Good, it pains me to see Pokemon being controlled. Hey, so how we're gonna get out of here? Just stick with us, Cramorant. We'll keep you away from Unitas. Whoa, you're gonna escort me out of this building? Thanks, dude. Aren't we trying to get to B5, Pikachu? I'm not sure Cramorant understands that. We'll figure something out. Tim, look, we found Cramorant. Great, what about a controller? Got that too, now we can stop Excadrill. True to great detective form, Pikachu, and you did a great job too, Luxray. Ray. Excadrill's in the room just up ahead. We can't get close right now because it's going berserk, but it should calm down if we use the controller to deactivate the cube. Why is this controller sticky? Actually, I don't want to know. This part right here is the switch, right? I'll try to get close to the room Excadrill's in, then I'll press the switch to turn off the cube. Thanks, Tim. Once that's done, we need to search for a way to get down to the next floor. Okay. Excadrill's on the other side of this door. You got the controller ready, Tim? Yep. Okay, let's open the door. Hopefully it still works after being drowned in saliva. I'm surprised it hasn't clawed through yet. Okay, press the button.
Hurry up, Tim! It's coming right at us!
Why did you go in without pressing it first?
Stop!
Now get the device off.
Okay.
Oh good, it looks like Excadrill settled down. Drill! Now you're free, Excadrill. Drill! Drill! Think we can ask it some questions? Drill! It says it's willing to talk.
Hey!
Excadrills are good at digging holes, right? Yeah. Drill! It seems pretty proud of that. Drill! It says it forms a single drill with its arms and head. Drilling is its specialty. Doesn't it get dizzy when it drills? I'm wondering about that too. Hey Excadrill, do you ever get dizzy? Drill! Oof, it just said, don't be ridiculous. I guess spinning just comes naturally to it.
Hey!
By the way, Excadrill, what are you doing in this place? Drill. I see, just like Dusk Noir. So someone brought it here against its will and it used the cube to force it to keep watch. Drill. Apparently it tried to escape by drilling a hole in the wall, but things didn't go as planned. The cube on its back probably stopped it from moving freely. Treating Pokemon like this, it's just too cruel. What have the humans here been like? Drill! More mistreatment of Pokemon, huh? Teddy! Teddy, kom eens! Teddy, kom eens hier! Teddy! Kom eens hier! Teddy! Ja, hier! Hier! Doe wel zachtjes om met dat kleedje. Drill! There are more captured Pokemon right here in these rooms. Axius, Corviknight. We can't just leave him like this. Yeah, let's set him free. People won't notice, so we were right about the entertainment rooms. They're for holding Pokemon captive. Wait, entertainment rooms? Yeesh, you'd think we were back at the police station. Same scummy names and everything. We've got to figure out a way to rescue the Pokemon here. Yeah, if we search the room, we'll probably come up with something. We need to investigate this room anyway. Yeah, we still need to find a card key. Right, okay, let's get this investigation started, Tim. Maybe take the cube off its back. Here's a note from the operations team to the research team. Could be important. Read it out, Tim. The entertainment rooms on floor B3 were intended to hold the Pokemon sent to us by Mr. Butler. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, these Pokemon will not be joining us. As a result, the entertainment rooms on floor B3 are currently housing Pokemon that were not part of our original plan. Butler, hey? Must be talking about what happened back at the police station. There is a list here with dozens of Pokemon on it. Looks like a list of all the Pokemon in this facility. Some of these names are crossed out. Luxray, Liepwood, Impidimp, Sableye, Pangoro. Those Pokemon were at the police station with me, so they were gonna be sent here too. And we brought them here. There are other names too. Excadrill, Hariyama, Corviknight, Poliwrath, Duper. They're not crossed out, so they must have already been sent here. After that, there's some stuff about the cubes. The specs of the controller utilized by Mr. Butler are highly confidential. In the interest of maintaining its confidentiality, we destroyed the controller remotely to ensure the police were only able to collect the broken remains. I see. So that's why the controller broke the way it did. They wanted to keep the police in the dark. If there was any doubt of Unitas's involvement before, this pretty much proves it. Yeah, but I still want to know more. Let's take a closer look.
Let me see.
Okay, where should we start looking?
It's important to have a wide perspective when you're looking for something. Whenever you lost your toys as a kid, that's what you always did to find them.
Is that so? It's some internal orders within Unitas. There's water leaking from floor B3. Mr. Merloch keeps his valuable research data on floor B4. It is imperative that this leak be repaired as quickly as possible. Sounds like Merloch does all his research on B4. I'm sure there's some useful information there, but we still don't know how to get down there. Let's just keep a cool head and keep looking, Tim. It's some sort of key. It could help us get into a locked room. Okay, if you find any locked rooms, let's try it out. This looks like a business report written by someone in Unitas. Mass production of the cubes has been completed without incident. Our CEO, Mr. Howard Myers, is scheduled to arrive on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week for a final inspection. The cubes are ready to be shipped pending the completion of this final inspection. Mayor Myers is their CEO. CEO means Chief Executive Officer, right? As in the ones who's calling all the shots? Teddy, kom eens even hier. Teddy. Teddy. Teddy, kom eens hier. Ik wil niet dat je dat doet. Ga maar gewoon even hier spelen. Klaar. Los. Los. Teddy, los. Niet doen! You're telling me he's the head honcho of this entire organization? Papa's the one running Unitas? That can't possibly be true. Of all the things we could have learned about Howard, this is the worst possible one. Yes, very, very sad. Here's an experiment report about the cubes. It's got a list of Pokemon that the cubes were tested on. Luxray, Lipid, Impidimp, Sableye and Pangoro. Those are some of the Pokemon that were being detained at the police station. The list goes on. Wooper, Dusknoir, Excadrill, Poliwrath, Hariyama, Corviknight. The same Pokemon we saw in that other document. At this time, we lack sufficient data on Pokemon from various regions. Additional data from the greater diversity of species is required to fully optimize the product. They're still planning to collect even more Pokemon.
Well?
So, did we find any good info about Unitas? Yeah, I think we've got enough info to make some deductions. Here's another document written by someone in Unitas. Operations team, the details of your mission are as follows. Ooh, found some official orders, did ya? Location, the Galar region. Goal, to advance our research in the development of the cubes. Details, gather as many different species of ice Pokemon as possible. So this is why Unitas brought back the Manatee and the others. Can't believe they got dragged here all the way from Galar. I hope all those Pokemon we met at the ruins are doing okay. They'll be fine. They've got Gordon and Chris helping them out.
Hey.
Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here. I sure didn't expect to learn that Howard's in charge of all of Unitas. What exactly is he planning to do with this organization? I think I've got an idea. Howard's been pursuing policies related to managing Pokemon, right? He must intend to use the cubes for that. Yep, there's really no other explanation. I'm sorry about that.
I didn't want to believe it, but... Papa, why are you part of this?
I think because
Rachel.
one killed his wife. That must have been the motivation for him. Must have been a shock to find out her dear old dad is the head of Unitas. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure what to say to her. She probably just needs some space to think, Tim. I'm sure she'll recover from the shock in her own time. Let's focus on something else for now. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot after the whole Howard reveal, but there's something else that's bothering me. Yeah, what's that? That paper we read earlier that mentioned Butler. Maybe we should focus on that. Why? Butler was mainly capturing Pokemon, wasn't he? Right, but why did Unitas want him to do that? I want to mull this one over. It might put us in the right headspace to figure out what Howard's hoping to do. What do you think, Tim? I don't know. So have you figured out why Unitas has been capturing and detaining Pokemon? To test? To distribute... Oh, maybe that, yeah? As test subjects.
Okay.
The Cube experiment report said they needed data about Pokemon. So maybe they were collecting Pokemon to help them perfect the cubes they're developing. That adds up. The list of Pokemon that got sent here matches the list of Pokemon they experimented on. They must have been testing the cubes out on all sorts of different Pokemon. Good so, Teddy. I guess they wanted to make sure the cubes were compatible with every kind of Pokemon. If the cubes failed to work on even a single Pokemon species, the entire operation would be a bust. The developers must have been desperate to perfect the cubes by any means necessary. Teddy! Teddy, kom eens even hier! Teddy! Kom eens! Goed zo. Are there any Pokemon left that we haven't talked to yet? Let's see what they have to say. There might be a clue somewhere that will help us find a way downstairs. Let's be as thorough as we can with this set of rooms. Hariyama. I wonder if the key we found will open this door. Looks like it worked. Let's check out what's inside. Hariyama packs a straight envelope. Haria! Whoa, Hariyama sure looks riled up. No way, Hariyama. Don't even think about it. Huh? What did it say? It's been searching for a sumo opponent. Yeah, I don't know if you're really suited for sumo. We don't really have time to find out either. Sorry, Hariyama. I'm sure you'll find an opponent eventually. Hari. It says it loves testing its strength by sumo wrestling. I bet Hariyama would get along really well with the Manhattan, but now's not a great time for them to spar. Yeah, if something happened to the Manhattan at this point, we'd be in real trouble. Hari? Sorry, Hariyama. Guess you'd win this round by default. So you were brought here against your will too. I know that happened to a lot of the Pokemon here, but I'm surprised they were able to subdue Hariyama. You're assuming Unitas played fair. Hari. Apparently they grabbed it while it was in the middle of a standoff with Poliwrath. I see. Haria! It's been stomping on the floor every day as part of its training, but at some point the floor started cracking. Believe it or not, Hariyama, I'm pretty sure those cracks are all you. Wow, it's really strong. Looks like the floor's been weakened here. Ooh, I can just barely see the floor below through these cracks. If we have to manage and use its strength to widen these cracks, we might be able to get down there. And risk the whole floor caving in? I don't think so. Fair point. The Manhattan doesn't exactly have a light touch. Teddy, kom eens even hier! Teddy! Kom eens even hier. Wat gaan we nu mee doen? Kom op. Ja, heel lief. Still, I think it's a good idea to ask a Pokemon for help here. Zachtjes. I wonder if the key we found will open this door. Looks like it worked. Let's check out what's inside. Poliwrath, Whirly and Burly. Wrath. It's a Poliwrath. Doesn't look like it's being controlled right now. Hey Poliwrath, why are you in here? Wrath, Wrath. It was kidnapped out of the blue and brought here. It really just wants to go back to its pond. Don't worry, we'll make sure you get home. Just sit tight for a bit, okay? Let's hear what Poliwrath has to say. We might learn something useful. Unbeatable swimmer, huh? You sound pretty confident of that. Too bad it's got nowhere to swim here. No kidding, it's gotta be pretty stressed. Wrath, Poliwrath! Whoa, why is it swinging its arms around like that? Oh, it's just showing us his favorite swimming stroke. I know, bud. You can't wait to get back in the water.
Hey.
How did you get here? Wrath. You and Hariyama were flexing on each other when some human suddenly grabbed you? That must have been the PPB. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure I've seen Poliwrath and Hariyama fighting in the city before. Yeah, at the start of the game. It looks pretty mad about something. It's upset because they don't give it enough water here. Just like with Wooper. These poor Pokemon. Caw! Hey, aren't you the Corviknight that stole my hat? Caw! You don't remember, but probably. Hey, no apology necessary. I know it wasn't your fault. You were probably being controlled by one of those cubes. Can you tell me a bit about that? Caw! You're such a good flyer that nothing in the sky can scare you, huh? Yeah, you're pretty terrifying when you're flying at someone's head. At someone head on. Except for Tinkatonk. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. I guess that's kind of a sore subject, huh? I'm really not blaming you for anything. Sorry I keep bringing it up.
Hey.
Do you remember how they managed to bring you here? Cool. I see. You went to sleep one day and when you wake up, you were in a place you didn't recognize. Cool. And that's when they started controlling you with the cube. I'm serious, Corviknight. You didn't do anything wrong. Don't beat yourself up. Yeah, we're gonna show the whole world who's really at fault for all this. I don't think there's anything else for us to investigate in the entertainment rooms. And we didn't find a passcode or a card key. We'll never get downstairs at this rate. We'll have to think of another way. We know how. We need to get down to the next floor, but we can't take the stairs or use the elevator. We gotta think of a third option for getting down there. Let's brainstorm what we can do. I'm open to any ideas, no matter how extreme they might be. Right, there's gotta be a way through. Did you think of a way to get down to the next floor? Yes. Ooh, Excadrill.
Okay.
Maybe we could ask Excadrill to drill a hole through the floor. Oh, Oh yeah, but Excadrill could carve out a mean hole for us. And if you take it to that section of the floor Hariyama already damaged, why, it could dig through that in no time flat. I'm sold. Let's hit up Excadrill for help. There we go. We need to ask Excadrill to dig a hole through the floor for us. Yeah, let's go ask right now. Anyway, that's the situation. Think you can help us, Excadrill? Drill! It says it's the least it can do. I'm so glad it will help. Hey, Cramorant! Give that controller back! Did you hear that voice? It's one of those Unitas grunts. They'll probably come in here too. We better hurry. Think you can start digging right away, Excadrill? Drill. Yeah, I'll go get everyone else. Thanks, Tim. Take the cube off its back. That was no time flat. No one noticed that downstairs, luckily.
Yeah.
Wow, you dug that hole in no time. Drill! We really appreciate it, Excadrill. Thanks to you, we can finally get down to B4. What about Excadrill and the others, though? Oh yeah, good point. Excadrill, you should get out of here. Just keep heading up. With your skills, I'm sure you'll be able to escape this place. Drill! I'm sorry to stack on the favors, but please take the other Pokemon with you. Oh, and would you find Wooper, Dusknoir, and any others from the upper floors too? Drill! Cram? Yeah, you go with Excadrill too, Cramorant. And don't let Unitas get you this time. Cramorant! Drill, but take the cube off its bag. Thanks, Excadrill. Yeah, I hope we meet again someday. Okay, the rest of us should head down. Are you good to keep going, Rachel? Yeah, I've come this far after all. And I need to stop Papa, whatever it takes. Right, just don't push yourself too hard. Thanks, Tim. Alright then, it's about time we get a move on. We've got no idea what's waiting for us down there, so keep your eyes peeled. Come on everyone, through the hole. Why did Mayamias invite Tim to be there then at the Pokemon Friendship Week? Because he knew that he would get on the case, right? Or he underestimated him?
Okay.
Did everyone make it down safely? Crow. There. I don't see anyone from Unitas here now. They must have all gone down to the bottom floor, B5. Oh look, a floor map. Let's check it out. Okay, so the door on the right leads down a hallway to some stairs, and the door on the left leads to some storage rooms and the elevator. But it looks like we can't pass through the storage rooms. It says they're packed full of crates. Then I guess we've got to use the stairs to get down to B5. Which means we just need to open that door on the right. But it says here that we need a card key to open the doors on this floor. A card key instead of a passcode this time. The security on this floor is the tightest yet. Yeah, it won't be easy, but we've got to find that card key. Now that I get a better look around, there sure are a lot of desks on this floor. According to the map we saw in B1, this floor is used by the research team. Oh yeah, it said it on the orders we saw earlier too. They said that Merloch's research data were stored on this floor. I guess that room in the middle is Merloch's personal research lab. We might be able to learn more about Unitas' research if you have a look around. True. Are you okay, Rachel? You're kinda looking pale. Oh, it's just... knowing we might run into Papa soon is making me nervous. He's been leading Unitas this whole time, and they're the ones conducting research with those cubes. What can I even say to him? What would help him to understand? This must be really tough for Rachel. I'm not sure exactly what you should say to your dad, but I do think you should be honest with him about how you feel. That's what's most important. Yeah, you could be right. Thanks, Tim. Lux. Goro. They said they're gonna go over there and keep watch. Thanks, that's a big help. Memory?
You felt it again?
Yeah. And it's stronger than before.
You're on this floor.
But Pikachu's consciousness feels like it's getting weaker.
Getting weaker. Hang on. You mean Pikachu could disappear entirely, like Mewtwo said? That's right. Now that I've got my memories back, I'm basically Harry in everything but appearance. And the clearer my own consciousness becomes, the more Pikachu's fades away. This is bad. We can't just let Pikachu disappear. We've gotta get your body back fast, for both your sakes. You got that right. What's this? What is it? There's something stuck to my foot. Let's see. Looks like some orders addressed to the operations team. Proceed immediately to Jessica Miller's location. Find her at the pizzeria in Bambooboro. Capture the sleeping man discovered in Mewtwo's cave. So the guy who attacked Jessica got his orders from here. But what's this about a sleeping man? Oh, I'm pretty sure they're talking about my body. Hey Pikachu, you think that's body is close? Yeah, the feeling's stronger here than on any of the other floors so far. So it might be down on the lowest floor, B5. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Anyway, let's keep investigating. This must be a researcher's desk. Notebooks and memos, eh? Sorry, whoever you are, but I'm about to look through all your stuff. This looks like a diary. I can't make heads or tails of any of this scientific jargon, though. Wait, look at this entry from last year. I received word from Mayor Myers that work has resumed at the Pokemon Unity Lab. He'll be continuing Emma's research on mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon, both through speech and the direct sharing of consciousnesses. If this is successfully achieved, Rhyme City will become an even safer and more pleasant place to live. The new organization takes its name from Emma's final project, Unitas. I've decided to join Unitas myself. This research will benefit countless people. As a researcher, I expected this to be very fulfilling work. So Papa's the one who named this organization Unitas. This researcher seems really proud to be part of it. How can they find this work fulfilling when they're making Pokemon suffer? There's gotta be a side to this story we're not seeing. What's this document? Let me see. Bo, look at the title. Investigation report of the sleeping man found in Mewtwo's cave. What? That's a report about my body. What does it say? I'll read it out. After bringing the sleeping man back to the lab, we applied electric shocks and other external stimuli in an attempt to wake him, but to no avail. Based on this condition, we believe the subject has been asleep for quite some time. An electrocardiogram and various blood tests all returned results within the expected range for an adult human male. The only anomaly we've observed in the subject is his brainwaves, which occasionally exhibit irregular behavior. However, these irregularities are not significant enough to warrant any great concern and do not seem to be negatively affecting his body. Though the sleeping man has not consumed any food while under our observation, his muscle mass shows no signs of atrophy. A working hypothesis is that the energy within his body is maintaining its current condition. I guess that means your dad's just sleeping and he's still totally healthy. That's gotta be thanks to Mewtwo. Honestly, I'm just happy to hear I'm still alive. And no burst for wear either, which is a huge relief. Plus, now we have confirmation that your body's here in this lab. I guess that feeling I had was right on the money. Yeah, all that's left is to find that body of yours. Looks like the management team posted some orders for the operations team. Go ahead and read them. Location, Bambooboro. Target, Jessica Miller. Objective, retrieve the thumb drive. This is about what happened in Bambooboro. It is imperative that the thumb drive is secured. This is a direct order from my CTO. Tim, what is it? Why did you stop reading? It says here that Unitas' CEO is Mr. Merloch. What? That guy's the Chief Technology Officer? So the mayor's the CEO and Merloch's the CTO. Papa and Merloch lead this organization together? But why? There's a map of Bambooboro attached to his document. They really put a lot of preparation into that attack on Jessica. Seems like Jessica was an important target for Unitas. Yeah, especially considering the order came directly from Merloch, the CTO. I wonder why they were after her though. For the information she had, we already know that. Unitas must have had a reason for going after Jessica. Yeah, but what exactly? Let's look for clues on this floor and start deducing. There are a bunch of tools on this desk. Maybe they're used for building and fixing the cubes. There's a lot of different stuff. Let's take a closer look. Screwdrivers, an oil can, and a whole lot of other tools. There's even a blowtorch. Careful not to burn yourself. Here's a ticket submitted to the management team. Looks like it's from the research team. Floor B4, issue with CTO's lab door. Status, card keys are recognized, but the door will not open or closed. Upon inspection, it appears that some of the door's gears are broken. We have removed the broken gears and requested urgent assistance. The lab door's not working. That's the one at the center of this floor, right? Yeah, sounds like the new parts haven't come in yet. Here are some instructions to the research team from the CTO of Unitas. CTO, that's Unitas' Chief Technology Officer. Looks like it was written in a hurry. It's kinda hard to read, but I'll do my best. The control cubes currently in operation are effective on nearly all Pokémon. However, they are not completely effective on Rock-type Pokémon. The cubes must be updated to address this flaw. This would be a simple task were I to handle it myself, but I have other, more pressing work to attend to. The research team should consider this its most critical mission. Prioritize refining the effectiveness of the control cubes at all costs, even if it increases the strain the cubes inflict upon Pokemon's bodies. That Unitas guy in a bamboo burrow was controlling a rock-type Pokemon, no problem though. They must have upgraded the cubes. I can't believe they were using Pokemon like tools, all while knowingly making them suffer. Took the words right out of my mouth. Okay. This must be a Unitas researcher's desk. There is a note here. From the research team to the management team. Orders from the CTO. Obtain the data from Jessica Miller, a resident of Bamboo Burrow. You are to notify the operations team to carry out these orders immediately. CTO, huh? So these instructions are from the Chief Technology Officer. How do they think they can get away with treating people like this? Let's see if we can find any more information. Okay, and we can't... Apparently we need a card key to open this door. Well, we read that the other side of this door is blocked with too much stuff to get through anyway. Okay, but that was the information we could get.
Wait, isn't this...
The CTO's door. There's a bunch of gears here, but there's also an open space in the middle. It seems to be missing some gears. Guess it's undergoing maintenance. This door won't budge. No point in brooding about it here. Let's look around somewhere else. What are these papers? Those diagrams look like brainwaves or something. I think they're reports about the cube experiments. Look at what it says here. The Pokemon test subjects experienced extreme fatigue after the cubes were attached. Irregular fluctuations in their brainwaves were also observed. The negative effects of the cubes on the physical health of Pokemon seem rather significant. No, how could Papa allow this? We need to figure out what Howard's thinking. There's a voice recorder on the desk. Looks like there's a recording on it too. Well, let's hear it. I want to try out the voice recorder they gave me. They're supposed to be for keeping research notes. Do you really think recording casual conversations like this is okay? Why not? It's not like anyone is gonna listen to this. By the way, remember when Mr. Myers stopped by recently? Hadn't seen him around here for a while. I think he had a meeting with Mr. Merloch. I'd love to know what they were discussing. Oh yeah? Well, lucky for you, I sat in on that meeting to keep minutes. I heard what Mr. Myers had to say, and you know, there was something off about it. Oh, how so? Mr. Merloch made the cubes, you know, so the mayor is putting his complete trust in him now. Isn't that good? I guess, but I don't know. It's the way Mr. Myers said it. He was like, we need the cubes so a disaster like the R incident can never happen again. He was seriously worked up, practically shouting in fact. Which I guess is understandable, considering the he lost his wife Emma in the R incident. Yeah, I never met her, but I heard she was a truly gifted researcher. Same, plus the mayor's got a daughter. He's just trying to keep her safe and make sure what happened to Emma doesn't happen to her too. He literally said, I will do anything to protect my daughter. Family man, huh? Respect. Sure, but even so, the intense look on his face, you shouldn't have seen it. I mean, I was legitimately terrified of him. Papa. He sounds like a good father, but all this stuff with the cubes is misguided. How are you doing, Rachel? I know this must be hard. I'm fine. I just need to talk to my dad face to face. I think you need to do more than that. Looks like someone's in the middle of building a computer. I don't see anything else unusual. Click clink. Did you hear anything just now, Tim? Huh? No, I didn't. Never mind then, I guess. I don't see Dad's body or Maya Myers around here. Same, I want to investigate the room in the back, but the door isn't working. What should we do? Use the Pokemon there. Wait, what was that? I heard it too. It came from that half-assembled computer. Let's check it out, Tim.
Bye.
Whoa, there's some kind of Pokemon inside the computer. What? I can't see inside. Is it okay? Click, click. It says it found a perfect little gap to wedge itself into and take a nap. A napper? It sounds pretty relaxed. A surprising number of Pokemon seem to prefer tight spaces. Clear? It's wondering if its partner has returned yet. Who's its partner? Click, click, link. A researcher here apparently. They must have gone to a different floor to do some work. This Pokemon says it's been napping while it waits for its partner to return. Sorry buddy, your partner's not back yet. Clearly. Why don't you go look for them then? Clee. Oh, I get it. You're stuck. Uh-oh, is it okay? I think so. Doesn't sound like it's in any pain. Clee. It sounds sad though. We can't just leave it like this. I guess we may as well help since we're here and all. It gets really wedged in there though. I don't think we can just yank it out. We probably need some sort of tool. Didn't we pass by a desk with some tools on it? Let's grab one of them.
I see.
Ah, there we go. That's the toolbox we're looking for. An oil can, some screwdrivers, a blowtorch, lots of options. Let's take them all with us and get that Pokemon unstuck from the computer. Well, we're not going to use the torch because it's a steel type.
Well...
The Pokemon inside this computer is stuck. Clee! Careful, if you keep trying so hard to get it out, you could really hurt yourself. Cleely. Well, Tim, think we can use one of these tools to rescue this Pokemon? I'll think of something. We can't just leave it in there. I could try to pry the Pokemon out with a screwdriver. By sticking the screwdriver in through the gap, you mean? I guess it could work. I'll give it a try. Nah. No luck. It's really stuck in there. Which means we've got to do something to get it unstuck. Maybe we can help it with this oil can. Hey, yeah. You can use the oil to help it slide out. Lily? Heads up in there. I'm gonna pour some oil in. Alright, it should be a lot easier to slip out now. Well, think you can get out now? Lily! Energy generating duo. Ah, there was a clink inside. Cleely. Thanks for getting you out of there. Forget about it. It was nothing. Anyway, sorry to jump right in, but mind if I ask a few questions, Clink? Cleely. Yeah, I can tell you like small and close spaces. That's why it was sleeping in that computer in the first place. Apparently this wasn't a one-off thing. Clink gets itself stuck all the time. Much to its partner's annoyance, it seems. Guess it still hasn't learned its lesson.
Hey.
Do you get along well with the humans in this place, Clink? Clee! Right, I know you're good friends with your partner. Your partner hasn't seemed as happy since you two came here, huh? It's weird because its partner seems really concerned about something. Maybe Clink's partner is having second thoughts about the development of the cubes. Clink's partner might not be a bad person then. Yeah, maybe not everyone in Unitas is awful.
Hey.
No, sorry. Oh, I pressed down.
Hey.
Do you know where to find the card key that opens the doors? Clee? Clink says his partner is always carrying a tool that can open the doors. Is there another one like it somewhere else? Clee? I guess all the researchers here keep their card keys on them at all times. Then it could be hard to get our hands on one. I'm glad we were able to help Clink. Yeah, I'm just relieved it's okay. Hey Tim, is it just me or does the shape of this Clink look familiar? The panel by the middle door maybe? Yep, exactly. Let's head over there. How's it look, Tim? How big are the gears we're dealing with? I'm pretty sure Clink's the perfect size. Excellent. Wait here a sec. I'll go get Clink. So anyway, think you can help us out, Clink? Clee. You're up for the job then. Thanks, Clink.
Okay, Clink, do your thing.
Woo. Alright, it worked. Thanks, Clink. Now we can get inside. Clink. Oh, you're gonna go find your partner? Clearly? But you don't know where your partner is. Afraid I can't help you with that one. Maybe try upstairs. There's a Unitas member searching for cormorants up there. Clink. If you're heading upstairs, go ahead and use that hole in the ceiling. Clee. No, you're the one who helped us. See you later, Clink. Bye. I hope Clink finds his partner. Yeah, me too. Okay, now we've got to investigate that room. I hope we can figure out what Merloch was researching. Yeah, let's go inside. Merloch's lab. Doesn't look like I thought it would. Here we are, Merloch's lab. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff in here. Where do we even start? No kidding, I don't know how we're gonna investigate all this. But there's bound to be really important info about Unitas in here. Yeah, I hope you can find a card key too. These look like experiment reports. Jeez, I can barely read the handwriting. And there are sticky notes stuck all over the place. Maybe we can read just the most important points. I need a more effective method of extracting energy from the meteorites. A tremendous amount of high purity energy is required to activate the Aurora drop. It's more research material on the meteorites, like we found on floor B2. Based on my recent experiments, I was able to lay out a plan to achieve the final goal. All that remains is to order the operations team to collect a sufficient amount of meteorites, so those goons who ran into at the ruins were acting under Merloch's orders. But what's this final goal he's talking about? I can't tell from the document. Yeah, I've been wondering that myself. I conducted an experiment in which I exposed the Aurora drop to energy from the meteorites. It was a success. The Aurora drop showed clear signs of activation. However, only a fragment of the whole was activated. I must trigger this activation throughout the entirety of the Aurora drop. Doing so will necessitate more experiments. He wants to activate the Aurora drop? Guess it really isn't just an ordinary jewel. The energy of the meteorites and the Aurora drop. Apparently he'll be able to activate the drop if he keeps up his research on those two things. But the reports doesn't say what that means. What will happen when the Aurora drop is activated? What exactly is Merloch trying to accomplish with this research? It's gotta have something to do with the final goal he wrote about. And do you suppose anyone else knows? There's another room back there. Wait, huh? What is it, Tim? You see something? Are those photos of Dad and Pikachu? Sure are.
Why is there a picture of you in there, Pikachu?
I'm guessing it doesn't belong to an adoring fan.
Not this time.
We'd better look into this.
This big room wasn't on the map. Maybe Merloch wanted to keep it a secret. That seems likely. I want to get a good look around in there.
Well...
Looks like this is where we enter the passcode to open the door. Guess we're looking for numbers again. There's a bunch of different information scribbled on here. The handwriting's awful. This is gonna be hard to decipher. It's hard to tell exactly, but it looks like summaries of a few different things. Let's read each one carefully. This note looks like it was scrawled in a hurry. In order to promote the widespread use of cubes throughout the world, we must highlight the dangers Pokemon pose to humans. News stories that reveal famous and popular Pokemon to actually be dangerous are especially effective at achieving this. For example, Detective Pikachu. Well, that explains a lot. I am pretty famous in Rhyme City. If news got out that I destroyed that Slowpoke statue, people in the city would probably start feeling less safe. Right, which would lead more and more people to believe the cubes are necessary. Good thing we were able to prove your innocence before that story made the news. You're telling me. Still, now I wonder. Is that the only reason they detained me? The writing over here is just as sloppy. Can you read it, Tim? Let's see. I have no concerns with using Butler. If anything goes wrong at PPB, the responsibility will fall entirely on him. Butler, as in the former chief of the Pokemon Protection Bureau? So Butler was working with Merloch as well, huh? There's some stuff written about you here, Pikachu. Judging by the handwriting, Merloch must have been pretty worked up when he wrote it. Project Detective Pikachu Phase 1. Meet the specimen in person and measure its vitals. Project Detective Pikachu Chase 2. Received a specimen from the PPP. Projection Detective Pikachu Phase 3. Extract the energy from the specimen. Received the specimen. Guess that's referring to when the PPP was detaining me. Maybe they did something to me when I was being controlled by the cube and had no idea what was going on. We managed to stop them from delivering you to Unitas, but Merloch's plan is still moving forward. So the stuff on the whiteboard is all about when you were detained at the police station. Yep, so it appears. Unitas had me arrested to make it look like Pokemon are dangerous. But what did that part about extracting the energy from you mean? Beats me. The papers we read earlier mentioned energy in Dad's body too. Merloch seems to be gathering energy from a variety of sources. But what's he planning to do with it? There's a voice recorder. It seems to have more than one recording on it. What will we listen to first? There's a recording titled Research Arrangements. Let's hear it.
Report subject, research arrangements. I informed Howard that I would like to resume Emma's final research project. It focused on coexistence with Pokemon, the Unitas project. I also pointed out that conducting such research would require a proper facility. Naturally, I suggested we name this new facility the Unitas Lab. Howard was rather taken with that name. He accepted my proposal immediately. And with that, all obstacles to my research have been removed.
Merloch was the one who suggested to Mayor Myers to restart Emma's research? He's been involved with all this right from the start.
Hey.
Which recording do you want to listen to? There's a track titled Cube Presentation. Let's hear it.
Report subject, Cube presentation. I gave my presentation about the cubes to Howard today. He seemed concerned about the strain they may put on Pokemon. But in the end, he understood that some side effects here and there are simply unavoidable. Now we can continue development without looking over our shoulders. Once production is going smoothly, I plan to move on to the project I've kept on the back burner until now.
Okay, so Mayor Myers isn't completely on the know. Papa knew the side effects of the Pokemon would face, but he still didn't stop the plan. No, but he was at least worried about them. If nothing else, that shows there's kindness in him. I don't know that the same can be said for Merloch. That recording painted a pretty clear picture of what kind of person he is.
Hey.
Which recording do you want to listen to? We've already listened to the one. I've had a bad feeling about Merloch from the moment we met him, but I didn't realize he was this terrible. This research hurts Pokemon, but he's pushing forward with such enthusiasm. We have to stop him somehow. Well, we've searched the whole room, but we still haven't found the door passcode. What about the numbers on the whiteboard in that back room? They've got to be worth a shot at least. Nothing else here? Okay. Okay, let's start one. Do you remember the numbers from the whiteboard in the back room? Yeah, they were that. We don't know which one's right or if they're even passcodes at all. But there's no harm in trying them out. Go for it, Tim. Can you show me again? 170608. Let's start with that one. Why? Because it was the one down, so it's probably the one that came second. Okay, that's not it. And otherwise it's 2001-22. Okay.
Perfect.
That's it, the door opened. Now we can take a look around in the back room. This lab must be Merloch's as well. Yeah, probably, but what's going on in here? There's some high-tech equipment in here, along with a photo of you, Pikachu. This room's got a totally different vibe from the others. Yeah, you said it. Let's take a thorough look around him. This looks like some equipment for conducting experiments. Seems like he was mixing two substances together. Can't tell what kind of experiments he was doing from this alone though. And I'm sorry this episode is a little longer, but we're going to end it once we can go to the other floor. I've got a weird feeling about this lab, Tim. Let's give it a thorough search. Right. Okay, where should we start looking? This document's titled Shutting Down the Fusion Machine. Fusion machine? What kind of machine is that? No idea. All it says here is how to stop it. To shut down the machine in the event of an emergency, remove the power cable. That's it? Yeah, that's all it says. Judging from the messy writing, whoever jotted it down must have been in a hurry. More of a memo than a document, if you ask me. Do you think this voice recorder also belongs to Merloch? Yeah, and it might have some important information. Let's give the list then after this. This document was written by Maya Myers. The title is Coexistence Plan for Rhyme City. It also says confidential. Looks like it contains a schedule for distributing the cubes throughout the city. It says the mayor will make an announcement about the cubes on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week. Guess that settles it. That revolutionary device that's been making news lately is definitely the cubes. There's a draft of his speech in here too. I'll read it. Citizens of Rhyme City, allow me to once again express my plans for a mutual home. I aim to foster a city in which people and Pokemon can live together in peace and safety. For many of you, the R incident of 2 years ago was an unprecedented hardship. I assure you, no one knows that hardship better than I do. But Rhyme City will not stop moving forward. As a testament to our commitment to a mutual coexistence between people and Pokemon, we have created a truly revolutionary device. And so, on this last day of Pokemon Friendship Week, it is my honor to finally unveil to you the Friendship Cube. Papa. By Friendship Cube, he means the control cubes, right? That's right, he's planning to distribute these cubes that can control Pokemon all over the city. You can't let him deliver that speech he's got planned. It's some kind of experiment report. Read it to us, Tim. The experiment was a failure. To make two become one, the proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. Too much or too little will result in failure. Making adjustments will be difficult, but necessary. But I can do this. I know I can do this. Only I can make two become one. Two become one? Was he trying to fuse two things together? The proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. He literally underlined this part for emphasis.
Hey!
I don't see anything else I'm particularly curious about. Yeah, that sucks for you. These papers completely covered in sloppy scribbled equations. They look complicated. Yeah, this all means absolutely nothing to me.
Hey!
Okay, sorry. Don't you think we should listen to this voice recorder? Definitely. It's got 3 tracks on it. Which do you want to hear? I'm so glad these. There's one titled Research Data. Let's hear it. Sure thing. I'm glad I don't have to talk every time.
Report subject. Research data. Approximately 6 months prior to the R incident, I discovered a method of linking the minds of humans and Pokemon. This would make it possible to control Pokemon as we please. I'm certain this is the greatest discovery of the century. But it was not possible at that stage of my research to make my hypothesis a reality. More information was required. Since then, I've searched relentlessly for the missing piece of the puzzle. Until at last, I found it. In the research that Emma had previously conducted.
You stole it.
She called my research dangerous, insisted that I stop. But that was no concern of mine.
No doubt.
I took the first opportunity to scour the research facility, but by that point, Emma's data was nowhere to be found.
Good.
Jessica did this. I will stop at nothing to find Jessica and retrieve the data she took.
We've noticed.
What?
Yeah, Jessica targeted and Emma's data stolen all so he could work on his new research. That's so awful.
Hey,
Which recording do you want to listen to? Finding Jessica. Go ahead and play it.
Report subject. Finding Jessica. I had not expected Pikachu and his allies to show up in Bamboo Burrow. Nevertheless, we did manage to find Jessica and retrieve the research data. Now that the last piece of the puzzle is in my possession, my research is finally complete. With this data, I can conduct simulations of linking minds.
Ooh. Huh? Simulations of linking minds? Whatever Merloch's role is, I don't think it's good.
hey,
And now, proving my hypothesis. Let's see what we can learn.
Report subject. Proving my hypothesis. I did it. I finally did it! Two become one. That is the answer. Two become one! This is definitive proof that my hypothesis was correct! I wish I could have shown this to Emma and Jessica.
To prove
The
the
cubes
ginseng.
are nothing more than toys now.
That's not a dangerous mastermind at all.
Aw,
He's using my mom's research for his own ends. What is wrong with that man? I couldn't agree more. Merloch's trying to make something even worse than the cubes. Yeah, and we've got to stop him.
hey.
Which nothing. I wanna take a look at the board. Listening to those recordings, Merloch sounded unhinged. He was getting awfully excited by the thought of achieving whatever wild dream he has. According to him, the cubes are just toys compared to whatever he's got cooking now. I wonder if the mayor is even aware of what Merloch's up to. There's a lot we still don't know, but at least we have a better idea of why Jessica was targeted. Right, let's take a moment to digest all this information and make some deductions.
Okay.
This is definitely a picture of you, Pikachu. What the heck does this mean? Let's take a look and see if there's anything else here.
I see.
Merloch is seriously starting to creep me out. Keeping pictures of me and Pikachu posted up in his room. What's up with that? Not to mention stealing Dad's body and keeping it somewhere in this building. The fact that he's got these photos of me, Harry and Pikachu right next to each other makes me wonder if Merloch's already figured it out. Figured what out? That my consciousness is in Pikachu's body. No way. If not, then why has he been targeting me so persistently? I can barely read what's written here. Meteorite, aurora drop, human. That's all I can make out. It seems like the energy from the meteorites is pretty important. Those numbers. Pretty careless of him to display the door passcode so prominently. I'm wondering more about the numbers we haven't used yet. That could also be a passcode, but I can't say it for sure. Let's say Merloch really has figured out your secret, Pikachu. Just what was he planning to do with you after he'd captured you? Your guess is as good as mine. Let's head down to B5 and look for Harry's body. Seeing it up close might help us figure this all out. And the deuce. Did you find enough clues? Why did you not us go after Jessica for that?
Okay.
Merloch needed the research data Jessica was holding on to. Jessica had Emma's research data, and that's why she was targeted. We already knew that. The data's been used to research something other than the cubes. I've got a bad feeling about this. Unitas. No, Merloch is willing to do whatever it takes to pursue his research. We've got to do something.
Hey, got a moment?
Yeah, sure, all the moments of the
What is it?
time and the world.
I think we should organize our findings so far.
Haven't we already done
Yeah,
that?
let's lay it out.
Put it out for me. We have a lot of info to pick over, but this much is clear. 3 people are at the center of this mystery. Howard, Merloch and Emma. Those 3 are closely connected with Unitas. Yet they each had different goals. Let's think a bit more about those 3 people. Howard's trying to have cubes attached to the Pokemon of Rhyme City. After hearing that recording, I at least kind of understand where he's coming from. He wants to protect Rachel and make sure something like the R incident never happens again. He's got good intentions, but his methods are way off the mark. We just have to convince him of that somehow. Merloch is set on continuing his research no matter what. He even went so far as stealing Ram's research so he could advance his own. We don't know exactly what he's researching, but I think it's safe to assume it's nothing good. He said something about simulations of linking minds. I think the only way we're gonna find out more about that is if we ask Merloch himself. He's gonna take kindly to that. The goal of Emma's research was mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon. She seemed to be trying to create a society where humans and Pokemon could perfectly coexist. She sounds like she had a good heart. But now Merloch's using Emma's research data. Right, data that was so dangerous she tried to seal it away. The Unitas we're seeing now is nothing like the Unitas project Emma was part of. I think we've seen about all there is to see on this floor. If only we could head down to the next floor. But we're not getting there without a card key. Right, and we didn't even find one in the lab. But there doesn't seem to be anywhere else to look. What should we do? For now, let's head out and join the others. Maybe we'll uncover something new. Okay. Yep, thank you. Huh? What is it? I hear someone talking. Up above. Through the hole?
Why is there a hole here?
Oh, no reason. Oh, don't do that.
Oh no! Hey, sweet!
Oh.
They dropped their card key!
Thank you! But now they know we're here. It's just a bit unfortunate.
Okay.
Whoa, way to go, Growlithe and Pangoro. Don't bust out the party hats yet. Someone from Unitas is bound to show up any second now. According to the floor map, there are stairs on the other side of the door on the right. We need to get a move on Tim. Right. Let's run. We don't have time to waste. Now we can finally get down to the bottom floor. Just gotta open this door with the card key in. Wait, Tim. I hear something. Get back. That's a problem.
Huh?
Hi.
What do you think you're doing here?
Stopping you.
Whoa!
Run for it!
No, you have Pokemon.
Hey,
Attack
wait!
them.
Stop!
No. Why would I stop? Pikachu.
Hey, why'd you stop?
Bye-bye.
What'd you say?
Bye-bye.
Hey,
Good
Growlithe, what are you
going.
doing?
Everyone has to evacuate. Leave these ones to me. Bring it on.
But
Pikachu! Growlithe's buying us some time.
Please don't get
I'll
hurt.
come back for you, I swear!
Come on, Growlithe, you can do it. Brave little doggy.
This is bad.
Well, we managed to get away from Unitas, thanks to Growlithe, unfortunately. We can't go any further. All those crates are blocking the way. Then we've just got to force our way through. The door? That's right. You're up the Manitan. Dar. Nice.
Perfect.
Okay, we made it through. We should reach the elevator if we keep going straight this way. There we are. This door won't open. We're running out of time. I can see those humans getting closer. Even I can't break a door like this. There's gotta be a way to open this door, right? Pikachu, what about that switchboard? Aha, we can probably force the door open if we run an electric current through the switchboard. I guess that's my cue. Huh? Yeah, duh. You can't use moves, Pikachu. Oh, okay, can someone...
Oh no, they're coming.
A little quicker than this?
Yes!
Okay, you're staying behind
That's
here
right.
then, I guess.
Thank you.
Come on, let's go.
Nope. think I'm staying right here. There you are. Oh, he's so cute.
Pikachu!
Ooh, poor doggy. See you later. Except the humans. Okay, I'm sorry, Luxray. Let's go, Pikachu. Yeah, we'll come back for him at Growlithe and this is all over. Hang on until then, you two. They're going to get captured. Oh, there we go.
Perfect.
Okay, at this point, all that's left is to take the elevator down to the bottom floor. It's thanks to you that we made it this far, the Manhattan. We really appreciate it. No, thank you. It felt awesome getting to help out so much. I wanna thank you too for giving me a chance to repay my debt to you. Hey, cut it out. You're acting like this is goodbye. We've still got the bottom floor to deal with, and for all we know, that will be where things really get hairy. Right. True. Okay, everyone, into the elevator we go. There's a weight limit, I presume.
Oh no. You're not planning to stay behind too.
They are. Yep. That's right. What? Sheesh.
Pikachu!
Wait! You can't!
We had lots of fun. Thanks. Whoa. They're really courageous Pokemon too.
Guys.
It's okay, Piggy. Or Dad. Harry?
Pikachu.
No, Harry. There we go.
We've finally made it.
Yep.
Yeah. And that means it's possible Mayor Myers is just ahead.
Hey, don't worry about me.
I'm fine.
Rachel.
I don't think you're
Merloch
fine.
may have fooled my father, but we're about to prove what a crook he really is.
That's right.
Hey, hey! What about my body?
Yeah, that too. We need to do that
Don't
too.
you worry. We haven't forgotten.
Oh, well, okay then.
As long as we're clear on that. Whoa. Oh, there's Harry. Lab building V5.
Hey, look!
I don't think we're going to end the
It's
episode
Dad!
here.
We finally found me!
Woo!
Well,
Well, we finally made it to the bottom floor. I just hope everyone back upstairs is still okay. They'll be alright. We've seen how capable they are of fending for themselves. For now, let's focus on getting through to your dad. Right. I hear someone up ahead. Someone's humming? Hey, look up there. Is that who I think it is? Yeah. It's Merloch. If he's here, that probably means Howard's here too. You know what to do, Tim. Yeah, I've got to convince the mayor to stop this plan they're working on. And to do that, we need to expose Merloch and prove what he's really up to. Sure, but at this point, Howard's likely dead set on seeing his vision through. Even if you blow Merloch's plot wide open, that might not be enough to convince Howard to change his mind. I know, but we've got to try. For Rachel and Howard. For the Pokemon of Rhyme City. And for you. Both of you. Thanks, Tim. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to finish the story in the next episode. I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye.